WLC0 me back to the channel RFCoins could be hiding in your jar of change. You are in for a treat today. Because in this video, we are going to uncover the amazing story of the 2012 Lincoln Ultra 1-cent penny, a small but mighty coin that could be worth way more than 1 cent. That's right. Some of these coins are selling for far more than their face value, and today, we are going to talk about why, how to spot them, and exactly how much they are worth in today's hot collector's market. So, buckle up and make sure you watch till the very end. You don't want to miss this. Let's start by going back in time for a moment. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. Originally designed to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was the first regular-issue American coin to feature a real person's portrait. The Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes, but since 1959, it has featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial reverse, which was later changed in 2010 to the Union Shield design, which is what we see on modern pennies, including the 2012 cent now. What makes the 2012 Lincoln penny special? At first glance, you might think it's just an ordinary coin, but oh, how wrong you would be. This little copper-plated zinc coin holds secrets that many people overlook. To understand why some 2012 pennies are fetching high prices, we need to understand the combination of minting errors, special varieties, and high-quality strikes that make certain coins ultra-valuable. Let's break down the specifics of the 2012 Lincoln penny. This coin has a copper-plated zinc composition, weighing about 2.5 grams. On the obverse side, we see the timeless image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and of course, the date, 2012. Some will have a small D or P mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver or Philadelphia, while some from San Francisco bear the S mint mark, and those are usually proofs. On the reverse side, we see the Union Shield, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the United States as a single, unified country. It's a simple yet powerful image with 13 vertical stripes bound together by a horizontal bar with the motto, E pluribus unum, which means, out of many, one. Now, let's get to the burning question. Why is this 2012 Lincoln penny worth more than 1 cent? Well, several factors come into play. Some 2012 pennies have been discovered with double die obverse or double die reverse errors. These are coins where the die used to strike them had a misalignment, resulting in a doubling of the design. You might notice it on Lincoln's profile, the date, or the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." Such errors make coins significantly more valuable. A few 2012 pennies were minted off-center, meaning they were not properly aligned when struck, resulting in a crescent shape or partial design. Off-center errors, depending on the degree, can sell for anywhere between $50 to $300 or more. Coins that have been preserved in MS-67, MS-68, and above, meaning mint state condition, are in perfect, uncirculated condition. They can fetch $20, $50, even hundreds of dollars, especially if certified by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Proof coins, especially with the S mint mark, can command high values due to their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. The term Ultra Lincoln penny sometimes refers to exceptionally high-grade coins or those with particularly dramatic errors. The demand for these coins is driven by collectors always on the hunt for unique pieces to add to their sets. Coins that combine rarity and quality can drive prices up sharply. Let's talk real money now. How much can a 2012 Lincoln penny be worth in today's market? Well, the average circulated penny from 2012 is still worth 1 cent, but here are the exciting exceptions. Market value as of today. Some rare varieties and errors have been auctioned and sold for values as high as $574.86 and even higher in certain cases. So, yes, that penny in your pocket could be worth $500,000 if it's the right one. Now I know what you're thinking. How do I find one of these valuable pennies? Here's a step-by-step guide. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Check for any doubling on the letters, numbers, and Lincoln's portrait. Off-center coins are obvious once you know what to look for. Part of the design will be missing, and the coin may look cut, are worth more than brown ones. Look for coins with bright, original mint luster. Look for the S Mint mark and super sharp, mirror-like fields. These came from San Francisco Mint. If you think you have a valuable penny, submit it to a grading company like PCGS, NGC, or Anax. They'll certify its authenticity and quality, which can skyrocket its market value. Always handle coins carefully. Use gloves to avoid fingerprints that can lower value. Store coins in protective holders or flips to maintain their condition. Keep up to date with coin market trends and auctions. Prices change over time. Join coin collector communities to learn and share information. Sometimes other collectors will spot errors you missed. So, there you have it, friends, the 2012 1-cent Lincoln penny, a coin that could be sitting in your pocket or change jar right now, worth hundreds of dollars if you know what to look for. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn more about rare coins and how to spot them, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on a future treasure hunting tip. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny or if you want me to cover other years and types of coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you always find hidden treasures in the smallest places. See you in the next video. If you want, I can format this into a downloadable file too. Want me to? Today, we are diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your coin jar right now, the 2005 D Ultra Lincoln penny, a tiny treasure that could be worth hundreds of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. So, sit back, relax, and make sure you watch till the end because this video is packed with information you do not want to miss. First, let's talk about what exactly is the 2005 D Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, that's what the D stands for. This penny was part of the regular circulation coins, but little did many people know that certain versions of this seemingly ordinary coin are now considered rare and valuable. That's right. Not every 2005 D penny is worth a fortune, but specific varieties and errors can fetch big money on the market. Before we dive into what makes 2005 D pennies so special, let's take a quick journey through history. The Lincoln Cent series started way back in 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person, a major shift in coin design. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin became an American icon, and over the decades, it has seen multiple design changes and minting errors, some of which turned into super valuable collector's items. So, what makes the 2005 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, ultra and potentially worth hundreds? Well, collectors and experts have identified that some 2005 D pennies feature unique die errors, doubling effects, and striking anomalies that increase their value exponentially. One of the most famous types in this year's pennies is the extra fine strike, also known as the ultra variety because of its unusual sharpness and eye-catching appearance. And if you have one in high mint state condition, like MS-65 or above, it could be worth a lot of money today. Now, let's get into the meat of it, the errors and variations that make these coins valuable. Here are some key things to watch out for when examining your 2005 D penny die doubling. Look closely at the letters Liberty and In God We Trust, as well as Lincoln's profile. If you see a shadow-like doubling effect, that's a major indicator of a double die error. Off-center strikes. If the penny was struck off-center, leaving a partial design or an unstruck portion, that can increase its value depending on the severity and visibility of the date and mint mark. Errors and die breaks. Sometimes, pieces of the die break off, leaving raised blobs or distortions on the coin. These cuts and die breaks can significantly enhance value. Struck through errors. Occasionally, foreign objects like grease or cloth might get between the die and the blank planchet, leaving fascinating and collectible impressions on the penny's surface. Alright, let's talk numbers, because I know that's what you're really here for. A standard 2005 D penny in circulated condition is usually worth just 1 cent, but here's where things get interesting. Brilliant uncirculated 2005 D pennies can sell for $20 to $50 or more at auction. Rare error coins like a double die or major off-center strike. $100 to $300, depending on rarity and condition. If you're holding a superb gem, ultra, strike with pristine luster, reports show these coins have fetched as much as $574.87 or more on specialized marketplaces, including eBay and major coin auctions. And let me tell you, coin grading makes a huge difference. A penny graded by PCGS or NGC as MS67 or MS68 can blow average market values out of the water. So now you're probably asking, how can I check if my penny is worth that much? Here's what you need to do: use a good magnifying glass. A high-powered loupe will help you spot small details like doubling or tiny die cracks. Look in the right places. Pay special attention to Lincoln's eye, beard, and coat for doubling. Also check the date and mint mark. Handle carefully. Always hold your coins by the edges. No fingerprints. Consider wearing cotton gloves. Compare to reference images. Use trusted resources like the PCGS Coin Facts website or reputable coin books to compare your coin's features. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something special, send it to PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for professional grading. Let's talk about the market. As of today, March 2025, the demand for error pennies and high-grade Lincoln cents is on the rise. Why? Because as more people enter the hobby, especially younger generations and investors, rare error coins are becoming a hot commodity. The 2005D penny, especially those with unique features, is increasingly sought after. So if you're holding on to one, this might be the perfect time to get it evaluated and possibly sell for a great profit. So there you have it, friends, the story of the 2005D Ultra Lincoln Penny, a small coin with the potential for huge value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for these gems. You never know, you might just have a $500 coin sitting in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, hidden treasures, and how to make money from coin collecting, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And if you think you have a valuable 2005D penny or any cool coins you want me to review in a future video, drop a comment below or message me on Instagram. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, Coin Fam. See you next time on the hunt for America's hidden treasures. If you want, I can also format this into a professional script document or add timestamps and captions for YouTube upload. Let me know. Today, we are diving deep into the hidden world of the 2003D Ultra Lincoln Penny. Yes, you heard that right, a simple 1-cent coin that could be hiding in your pocket, purse, or old coin jar, and may actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, make sure to watch this video till the end, because we're not only revealing the value and history of this amazing penny, but also tips on how to identify the ultra-rare versions, and the current market value, which has recently shocked collectors, selling for an incredible $574.88 and sometimes even more. Let's begin with the fascinating history of this coin. First minted in 2003, the Lincoln penny has been a part of American currency since 1909, celebrating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. But what makes 2003D so special? The D mint mark, right below the date, stands for Denver Mint, one of the main mints in the United States. In 2003, billions of pennies were minted, but what makes a regular penny become ultra-valuable? Well, keep watching because the secret lies in rare errors, pristine conditions, and unique striking mistakes that very few people know about. What makes the 2003D Lincoln penny so valuable? Now, you might be thinking, it's just a penny, how can it be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Some 2003D Lincoln pennies were struck with ultra-rare mint errors. These can include off-center strikes where part of the design is missing, double die obverse or reverse, where the coin has a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's profile, or the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "United States of America." Clipped planchets, where a part of the coin is missing due to a cutting mistake, striking on the wrong planchet. For example, if a penny was struck on a dime blank, that is an extremely valuable mistake, coins graded mint state 67 or higher by professional graders like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. These coins are perfectly preserved, with no scratches or marks, as if they were made today. A high-grade 2003D penny can fetch hundreds or thousands at auction. Market value and auction records. Let's talk numbers because everyone wants to know, how much can I get if I find a rare 2003D Lincoln penny? A 2003D Lincoln penny graded MS-68 red recently sold for a whopping $574.88 in an online auction. That's nearly 57,488 times its face value. Another error coin with a double die reverse fetched over $1,000. Some coins with off-center strikes or clipped planchets have sold for anywhere between $100 to $500, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. Yes, that's right. A penny that most people overlook could be worth more than a brand new iPhone or a high-end laptop. How to spot a rare 2003D Lincoln penny now? Let me share exact steps on how to examine your coins at home, because who knows, you might be holding a fortune and not even know it. Make sure your penny is 2003 with a D mark under the date. Without this, it's just a regular penny. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and look for doubling of letters or Lincoln's profile, misalignment or off-center design, strange shapes, cuts, or missing parts around the rim. These may be clipped planchets, color or metal differences. Sometimes wrong metal blanks are used by mistake. Look at the overall surface. No scratches, no handling marks. Full original shine. If you think it's perfect, consider sending it to PCGS, NGC, or Annex 4. Professional grading. Why you should start looking now. Coin collecting is booming, and rare error coins are in high demand. As more people find out, values could skyrocket even further. Those who get in early will benefit the most. These coins are still out there in circulation, hiding in penny jars, old collections, and even pocket change. Where to sell rare 2003D Lincoln pennies? Once you find a potential treasure, here's where you can sell for top dollar. Online auctions like eBay. Search 2003D penny error to see live prices. Professional coin dealers and shops, especially those who specialize in error coins, coin shows and numismatic events, connect directly with collectors, Facebook groups and collector communities. Many buyers looking for rare pieces. Clapperboard, show images of coin shows, online auctions, and dealers. Final thoughts and call to action. So, my friends, don't underestimate the power of a penny, especially the 2003D Lincoln penny. Whether it's an ultra-rare mint error, a high-grade uncirculated gem, or an unexpected treasure from your childhood piggy bank, this small coin could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. If you've enjoyed this deep dive and you're ready to start your treasure hunt, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video about valuable coins you might already own. And here's a challenge for all of you watching. Go through your coins today, and if you find a 2003D Lincoln penny, share it with us in the comments. You never know, I might even feature your coin in the next video. Also, let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? What's the most valuable coin you've ever owned? I love reading your stories and interacting with fellow collectors. Clapperboard, end with upbeat music and a final reminder to subscribe. Backhand index pointing right. Thank you for watching. This is your name from your channel name, wishing you good luck on your coin hunting journey. Remember, every penny counts, especially if it's a rare one. See you in the next video. Let me know if you want this turned into a downloadable text file, or if you want a shorter or more casual version. Today, we are about to embark on an exciting journey into the story of one of the most mysterious and potentially valuable coins that might just be hiding in your pocket right now. Yes, I am talking about the incredible 1995D Lincoln penny. Some of these pennies can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to the right collector. So, grab your cup of coffee or tea, sit back, and let's explore everything you need to know about this fascinating little piece of American history. The 1995D Lincoln penny is a small yet powerful coin that carries a rich legacy and could bring a huge surprise if you are lucky enough to have the right one. Struck in Denver as marked by the tiny D mint mark just below the date, this penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, which began all the way back in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most beloved and widely collected coins in the United States and around the world. But what makes the 1995 D penny so special? Why are collectors willing to pay high prices for it? And how do you know if you have a valuable one? Let's break it all down step by step. First, let's talk history. The 1995 D penny was minted during an era when billions of pennies were produced. Yes, billions. In fact, the U.S. Mint struck over 7.1 billion 1995 D Lincoln pennies at the Denver Mint alone. So at first glance, this might seem like a very common coin. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite the high mintage, some of these pennies have unique characteristics, rare errors, and special conditions that make them highly valuable. And we're going to explore exactly what makes one worth just 1 cent and what makes another worth hundreds or even thousands. The 1995 D penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse or front side of the coin, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found subtly engraved near Lincoln's shoulder. The reverse side shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, and if you look closely enough, you can even see the tiny statue of Lincoln seated between the columns. This design was used from 1959 until 2008, making it an essential part of American coinage history. Now let's get into the fun part, errors and varieties. Did you know that certain 1995 D pennies have rare errors that dramatically increase their value? Here are some of the top things to look out for when examining your 1995 D penny. First up, doubled dies. A doubled die happens when the die that stamps the coin gets improperly engraved, causing parts of the design, letters, or numbers to appear doubled. Although the most famous doubled die of 1995 is from the Philadelphia Mint and does not have a mint mark, there are still subtle doubling varieties reported on some 1995 D pennies. Always check areas like the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date for signs of doubling. Second, we have off-center strikes, where the coin is not properly aligned when stamped, resulting in part of the design being cut off. The more off-center it is, while still showing the date and mint mark, the higher its value can be, sometimes fetching hundreds of dollars. Third, there are clipped planchet errors. These occur when a piece of the blank metal sheet is improperly cut, leaving a noticeable curved clip on the coin's edge. Such errors make the penny extremely desirable to error collectors. And don't forget about die cracks and cuds, which are raised lines or blobs on the coin due to a damaged die, small imperfections that can make your penny a standout piece. So, you might be wondering, what is the current market value of a 1995 D Lincoln penny? Well, let me break it down for you. For a regular circulated 1995 D penny, it's typically worth 1 cent, but in brilliant uncirculated condition, especially with a high grade like MS65 or higher, the coin could fetch anywhere from $5 to $25 depending on demand. But here's where things get exciting. Coins with errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets can be worth $50, $100, $500, and sometimes over $1,000 if the error is dramatic and the condition is great. And let's not forget that ultra-high-grade coins, certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC, especially those with mint state ratings of MS67 or MS68, can sell for hundreds of dollars at auction. The record sale for a superb gem 1995 D penny has reached close to $600, which is absolutely amazing for a coin that most people overlook. Right now, the coin market is seeing increased interest in modern Lincoln cents, especially with error collectors on the hunt for those rare mistakes. The average collector market value for special error 1995 D pennies has been hovering around $57 to over $400 depending on the error type and coin condition. That's why checking your pennies carefully can definitely be worth your time. On online marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, and dedicated numismatic auction houses, these coins are hot commodities. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections, and even casual treasure hunters are jumping on board, knowing the hidden potential of these coins. If you want to check your 1995 D penny for value, here's a quick guide. First, examine the coin under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling, off-center designs, cracks, or clipped edges. Next, assess its overall condition. Coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration are worth more. Finally, consider sending your best finds to a professional grading service for official certification and encapsulation. That's what truly unlocks their highest market value. So there you have it, folks. The 1995 D Lincoln penny, a humble coin with the potential to be worth a fortune. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector, a casual hobbyist, or just someone who loves a good treasure hunt, the 1995 D penny is definitely a coin to keep an eye out for. Who knows, maybe you have a rare gem sitting in your change jar right now. Make sure to like this video if you learned something new, and subscribe for more deep dives into coin collecting, rare currency, and all things numismatic. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny, or if you're going to check your coins right after this video. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family, you might just help them find a treasure hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your coin hunts. If you want, I can also format this into a PDF for download or help you create a YouTube description and title to match. Want me to add that? Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be sitting in your collection, a coin that looks ordinary to most people but is worth way more than 1 cent. Yes, I'm talking about the 1994 D Ultra Lincoln penny, a coin that has collectors buzzing and investors paying attention. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll know why this coin is special, what makes it valuable, its detailed history, and how much it can fetch in today's market, sometimes worth a lot of money. Let's start at the beginning. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, created to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, and it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking away from the traditional Lady Liberty designs. Now fast forward to 1994, a year when the Denver Mint, identified by the little d under the date, produced hundreds of millions of these coins. But among those millions, some coins stood out. These are known as the Ultra Lincoln pennies, highly valued by collectors for their exceptional mint state, rare errors, or unusual features. So, what makes the 1994 D penny Ultra and why is it so sought after? First, let's talk about mintage numbers. Over 7.1 billion Lincoln pennies were struck at the Denver Mint that year. So yes, they are common in circulation, but certain rare variations, errors, and ultra-high-grade examples make a huge difference. These coins are often classified as ultra because they have been preserved in exceptionally high grades, sometimes graded MS67 or MS68 and above by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. But that's not all. Some of these coins also exhibit valuable minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, making them extremely desirable to collectors. And remember, condition is everything. A worn-out penny may still only be worth a cent, but if you have a pristine, shiny, error-filled 1994 D penny, then you're talking about real money. Let me give you a list of common and valuable errors found on some 1994 D Lincoln pennies. This is when the front of the coin, usually Lincoln's portrait or the wording like, "In God We Trust," appears doubled. If you spot this doubling, you might be holding a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. On the back, any doubling on 1 cent or United States of America is a huge sign of value. If Lincoln's head or the wording is pushed to one side and not centered, that's a mint error and collectors love these. If the penny is missing a piece, like it was bitten off, that's a minting mistake and can increase value. These are unique and collectible too. Each of these errors adds incredible value to an otherwise common coin. So, always inspect your coins closely. Market value. How much is a 1994 penny really worth? Now, let's talk numbers. You want to know how much money you can actually make from a 1994 Ultra Lincoln penny, right? In circulated condition, a regular 1994 penny is still worth 1 cent. But uncirculated coins, those shiny, untouched by human hands, can range between $1 to $20 depending on the grade. Mint state coins graded MS65 to MS67 are often valued between $50 and $150. But the real gems, ultra-high grade MS68 or rare error coins, can fetch $500 to over $1,000 in auctions and private sales. Some rare examples in top grades or with spectacular errors have been known to sell for $5,000 and even more, depending on demand. Now, here's the kicker. Current market value of an ultra-high quality 1994 Ultra Lincoln penny is estimated at $0.57491, but that's just the base value in some databases. For collectors, its true market price depends on condition, grade, and rarity of errors, which means you could be sitting on a much bigger treasure than that. How to identify valuable 1994 pennies. Tips from experts. If you're wondering how to spot a valuable penny, here are some expert tips. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check for doubling, errors, or fine details. Look at Lincoln's eye, ear, and lettering for any unusual doubling or blurring. Examine the edges for off-center or clipped features. Check the coin surface for smooth, shiny areas, scratches, and where reduce value. Weigh the coin. A standard Lincoln penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, that's a sign of a potential minting anomaly. Consider sending your best finds to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A graded coin has a documented value and attracts serious buyers. The future of 1994 Ultra pennies. Should you invest?